So I was sitting with my makeup artist this morning, getting ready for video content day, and I thought about it. And so I asked her, what would she tell her 18-year-old self? And she told me what she, would tell her 18-year-old self. And I thought about it. I said, what would I tell my 24-year-old self? And I said, you know what? I'm going to share this with my fan base, my viewers, in the hopes that I could help someone. Here are some things that you could probably do to put yourself in a better position. I'm 50 now, and my position isn't terrible. It's not bad. However, it could be much better. This is what I would tell my 24-year-old self. The first thing I would tell her is get as much life insurance on yourself as you possibly can. Um, didn't know I would end up being self-employed, but health insurance is important as well. So um, make sure you have health insurance as well. Another thing that I would tell my 24-year-old self, um, love on the people that God has placed in your life. And I think I do that. However, I feel like I could have done it a lot better. Um, by the time I was 40 years old, I had lost all of my immediate family outside of my husband and kids. And when I say immediate family, I'm speaking of parents, grandparents. Those are people that I'm referencing. All of those people were gone. So I could have loved on them a lot more. I would also tell my 24-year-old self, get that master's degree in something else that you that other than behavioral science. Do something a little bit different. What else would I tell my 24-year-old self? Travel more, because when you get married and you have kids, all of that is going to slow down once you have, your children and you're married. Well, I will say me and Kevin, we did travel quite a bit before we had kids, but once you have children, that slows down tremendously. So I would tell my 24-year-old self to travel more. I would also tell my 24-year-old self to just live your life. Don't worry about what's not in place, what you envision your life to be, because it's gonna work out the way it should. So just live. I would also tell my 24-year-old self to invest more, diversify my portfolio. It is heavy in real estate right now. My portfolio is heavy in real estate right now. So diversify, keep a closer circle. And my circle is pretty close now. It's pretty, if you know me, you know how I operate. But when you see something in people that you don't like, that is really who they are. And so you cut the cord and you move on, because that's dead weight and you don't need that in your life. So the 24-year-old Lisa probably wouldn't have even lived in Houston. I wouldn't have stayed in Houston. I would have went somewhere else. What's my favorite place? My favorite city? Atlanta. Um, Followed by Washington. I love the DC area. So I would have probably been in one of two of those places. Um, yeah, I would have definitely, my 24-year-old self would have definitely been out of here. And so I'm thinking, so yeah, I wouldn't be here, because many don't know, but I actually wanted to go to Clark Atlanta University. That's where I wanted to go, but did not get the opportunity because my mom said, if you go that far away from home, if something happens to you, I don't have the money like that to get you back home or to get up there to see you. And so that kind of molded my decision as to where I would go to school, which is how I landed at Texas Southern University. And so, yeah, I would probably, yeah, I would have done some things different. However, I am not mad about where God has me right now. He has blessed me tremendously. Amazing, let me say amazing husband, two wonderful kids. Do they get to me? Yes, they do, but they are wonderful. So, but yeah, I would do some things different. Am I at 50 now trying to work on those things that I just mentioned to you in some areas? Yes, I am. So when y'all see these videos and all of that stuff and y'all think everything is perfect, oh, the outfit is cute, oh, the hair is done, I am truly a work in progress. Let's grow together.